Friends, welcome to my channel Electrical Master. This video I am going to explain about how we can run the two generator in parallel operation or how we can do the generator in synchronization using the deep sea controllers. Let's go to the video. And this video also we are going to discuss about why we need to run DC generator in parallel operation and what are the conditions for DG in parallel and how to run DG in parallel using DC controller and operating principle of parallel operation of diesel generators and wiring diagram of DC controller 8610. Let's go to the video. First we will start with why we need to run DG in parallel operation. We know we are living in the world, the electricity demand is increasing day by day. So we want to meet that electricity demand, we have to increase the electrical power. So suppose we are using the generator does not meet that our load demand, we need to run the generator in parallel to increase the load output. And second things, multiple generator can make the power more reliable. And third, parallel generators, its operation like a UPS. We know UPS means uninterrupted power supply. Suppose we are running two generators in parallel mode, any one generator is a failure also. If you are running in parallel, then second generator will come to the picture and take the load without any power interruption. That's why I am saying it is operation like a UPS. And when two or more generators running in parallel, in case the load suddenly increases or decreases, the load will be automatically shared by the all connected generators. That is the synchronization special. And finally, the generator efficiency and the lifespan of the generator also, it will increases. So these are the advantages why we need to run in the DG in parallel. Now we will see what are the conditions needed for generating running in parallel or how to be synchronized. What are the conditions should be satisfied. There are only 4 conditions you have to satisfy. Then you can run the generators in parallel or synchronization. It's very easy. The first condition is the voltage of the generator must be same. You can use any brand of generator, no issue, but these 4 conditions should be satisfied. Voltage of the generator should be same, like if the output voltage 440 or 420 whatever, the voltage should be same. Similarly, phase sequence of the generator must be same. Phase sequence should be same of the all connected generators, and phase angle between the generator also must be equal. And finally, frequency of the generator must be same. And while do the synchronization, that synchronous meter, it detects the running generator frequency and also connected new generator or upcoming generator frequency. It's a little bit higher. See this picture, this is the running generator and this is the generator 2 will be connected to the parallel. At that time, the synchronoscope meter will check this running frequency generators little bit higher than the existing generator. Then the condition is satisfied, it will close the switch to connected with the our common bus. Only these 4 conditions should be satisfied. You can easily parallel the generators. Now we will see our main topic, how we can run the generator using the deep sea controller. We know deep sea controller is the now modern generator. All will come up with this deep sea controller to control the generator start and stop operation. And this deep sea controller module, only 2 module giving the support for parallel generator or synchronization. One is the 8610 module or 7510 module. If your generator having this either one module, you can able to easily run the generator in parallel. I already told DSC 8610 and 7510 both are having the function of synchronization or parallel running of the DGs. And second point, it is capable of automatically controlling the startup and close down of the parallel generators. So the normally deep sea controller, we know it was giving the automatic function. As per our configuration, we can start the remote start of the diesel generator whenever the main supply is failed, or like that we can assign in the normal deep sea controller. Here we are giving the auto function through the load demand. It means whenever the load is more, then it will give the command to start the generator automatically. That function is added with this DeepSeek controllers. And third, it is also capable of automatic load sharing to all parallel connected generators. So this DeepSeek controller having additional facilities, it is automatically share the load. Whatever the load is connected to this generator, it is given equally share with the all connected generators. And how much it is maximum it is giving load to the individual generator is 80%. So only it is giving maximum 80% of the load to the individual generators. We know the generator will not load more than 80% because it will reduce the efficiency of the generator. That's why it is giving maximum is 80%. See, this is the block diagram of paralleling to generator. See here, two generators we have taken. Normal operation we know from the DeepSeek controller giving the command to start and stop the operation, and also once the generator will start, voltage and current output is okay, then DeepSeek controller will give command to close the outgoing breaker. This is outgoing breaker. You can use any type of breaker, ACB or MCCB or whatever it is you want, you can connect it here. Through the control signal, it close the outgoing breaker, then outgoing load will be connected to the load. Okay. This is the individual breaker, individual generator concept. Similarly, this is the second generator. Now we will see the parallel operation of generator 1 and 2. For parallel operation, you have to additionally do the wiring is parallel line of communication. See here, this is the main important role for playing the parallel operation. This DeepSeek controller is controlling this generator only, and this DeepSeek controller controlling this generator 2 only. But if you connect this parallel communication between the DeepSeek controller, then the main generator 1 is can able to control the generator 2. It is giving the command to the DeepSeek controller 2 to start and stop the second generator whenever it is required. And also it will able to, and each control module is able to synchronize the generator with the running generators. See here, this is the DeepSeek Electronics 7510 module, the front panel view. From the manual operation, you have to press this hand symbol and start button. For auto operation, just press this auto, and auto operation sequence, whatever we are done in the communication, in the configuration, software configuration, as per the configuration sequence, this generator will start up. While doing the configuration time, you have to give first generator and second generator, how many generators you are, if you want to add, you have to give the priority order. This is the priority 1, 2, 3 like this. Then this DeepSeek controller will sense this is the main TG and other generators are connected DGs. This is the backside terminal connection of the DeepSeek controller. I told the parallel communication between these two DeepSeek controller wiring is here. You can see this MSC, multi-signal communication port. You have to connect 3 cables from this multi-communication port connected to other DeepSeek controller. That's it. Like that, you have to connect up to 20 generators in parallel. It is possible through this DeepSeek controllers. Now we will see how the operating principle of the auto parallel operation in the DeepSeek controller. We know DeepSeek controller will able to automatically start and stop the generator as per our program design. So the controller DAC 8610 and 7510, through the software program we can configure the auto function with the load demand. And the normal DeepSeek controller, we can give the auto function whenever the main supply fail, it will start the generator. But here this 8610 or 7510 auto function with the load demand. It means when the load is suppose one generator is running, and the load will be increased the more than 80% capacity of the running generator, then the running generator give the command to connected or synchronized generator to start up and share the load with the existing generator. That is the auto function with the load demand configuration. So the first generator will give the command to the running generator to start through parallel communication MSC cable. So this MSC cable link, it will give command to start the second generator, and both the generator will share the load equally. Like this auto operation will work out. You can see this picture. Both the generator will connected. I told this is a MSC link, and this is the closing. This is the load breaker here for both the generator. Whenever the generator first we put the auto button, it will give the command to start the generator. So generator deep sea controller will check the generator output voltage and the current. Everything is okay. Then synchronization process will initiated from the deep sea controller automatically. See here, this is the synchronization process, and this deep sea controller inbuilt having this synchronoscope meter. Once the generator will start, voltage and current will produce. It will automatically check the output voltage and current with the connected bus voltages. So the generator voltage and frequency, if there any difference in between the generator voltage and the bus voltage, it will show here. See that voltage difference will be equal as per our configure. That's why it is showing 0.2, and then it will give tick. If it is the value will be difference more, means it will show the increasing arrow. You can see here the frequency will be more than that our bus voltage, bus frequency and running generator frequency. So synchronoscope meter automatically adjusts the frequency by giving command to the speed governor to reduce the speed of the generator. So speed decrease means frequency also decrease. See here the second step, synchronoscope meter automatically control the generator running generator frequency and voltage with the bus voltage and bus frequency. Then synchronizing process will start. See here this bar will move from left side to right to this is the synchronoscope meter. All this bar and this line should be same. If it is come to the straight line, then synchronizing process will start up. Then once this come up with the straight line, the generator is synchronized with the running generator. So the output voltage and frequency all are same with the existing generators. Then it will close the breaker. Then the output voltages, then whatever the load will be there, that load will be equally shared with the two connected generators. When the load increase or decrease, suppose as per already we are giving the program software command, the load, how much load it will take from the priority 1 and priority 2 generator. If the load will be decrease, means the first generator will command to shut down the second generator. When the load is increases, then first generator will command to start up the second generator and come to share with this first generators. Like that this parallel operation is running with this deep sea controller. Now see here, this is the wiring diagram of deep sea controller. I have already one video with the wiring diagram, complete each and every pin connections and operation with the separate video how the deep sea controller is working. If you do not watch that video, click this I button, it will give that video link, or also I will attach that link in the description box below. Just check it out. Here I will show where I connect this MSC link and speed and frequency, how we are controlling. See this is the MSC link HEL-SCR. From this HEL-SCR you have to take the 3 cable. That cable should connect it to the other controller same port. Similarly the AVR, from the AVR output here 38 and 39, it is going to connect to the AVR of the generator. So from the automatically the deep sea controller adjusting the voltages in the AVR. So and also the speed will be connected here. See here MPU. This port output signal will give the command to adjust the speed of the generator. Speed will be adjusted means frequency also automatically we can adjust. And see this is the outgoing breaker I told, automatic MCB. You can use MCCB or ACB, whatever it is, or contactor also it is acceptable. That breakers control supply, phase supply directly given from the generator output. Only neutral will be taken to NO of the deep sea controller. So whenever the deep sea controller sends everything voltage and current will be okay, then the NO become close NC, then the magnetic contactor will energize and it will allow the power to flow from the generator output side. And DeepC controller will sense the output feedback from here. You can see here voltage and current, CT and PT will be connected. From the input signal, it will sense how much voltage and current will be there, and difference will sense from here. See, this is the voltage from the generator connected this side, and bus voltage will be connected this side. And synchronization time, it will sense from both the input. Is there any difference from the voltage? It will automatically adjust through AVR and the speed controller. Like this, the wiring diagram will be connected in the DeepC controller. And I told a multi-communication link, MSC. Like this way, suppose 5 generator if you are connected in parallel, means from the MSC link you have to take 3 cables SCR, H and L to connect it to the other second generator, from the second to third and third to fourth and fourth to fifth. And one more thing you have to remind it, first generator and last generator should be connected to between H and L with 120 ohm resistor. Like this way you have to connect it. That is the MSC link connection. That's it. I hope now you will understand how this 2 generator running in parallel operation using the DeepC controller, and why we need to do, what is the purpose, and wiring diagram and operating, how it is working in the auto mode operation. All the things you will understand, I hope. If you have any doubt, write it in the comment box. And if you really like this video, give a thumbs up and share this video to your friend circle. Thank you so much for watching this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel.